Guys, deluded Guna, you choose N'Golo Kante. Can you change the football team you support? No, you can't. You can't. We know this. Whether you're, like, I appreciate you older heads, whether you're in your 50s and you've seen Arsenal from the Graham days we didn't necessarily win stuff, but we did achieve stuff. And then you've seen Wenger, he came with, I'm talking the Wenger of old, with all of them unbeaten and the Premier League trophies and the FA Cups he's won. Or you're in or you're still in secondary school. Some people haven't even seen Arsenal win a league. That's upsetting. Regardless of what period you're in, regardless of what club you support, I keep saying Arsenal. Obviously, you see the badges in the back. But whether you support Arsenal, Chelsea, West Brom, Juventus, whatever, you found something you identified within the club. This is the reason why you started supporting that in the first place. Whether your family's been them fans, whether you watched a football match, whether it was a certain player, you found a place of belonging, right? Now, I say this, I'll never change my team. I love Arsenal till death do us part. I mean, you can't change your team. But what is it when the team doesn't reflect of what you've known? Like, and again, Arsenal have never been winning things all the time. And I was born at a lucky period in that Arsenal were levels in the sense that I didn't see in the 80s when Arsenal weren't necessarily, you had to temper your expectations. Your older heads know. Yeah, I was lucky in that. But what I did see and what you guys probably did know, there was passion, commitment, heart, pride in the shirt, pride in yourselves. Insert any other cliches you want. Do we not necessarily see that? Now, I'm not going to say the players go out there and say and want to lose and then things, because that's not true. But are they the same things? Do you still see the same principles? And more that gets me thinking about this isn't even the players. It's the man at the top, the winning, the culture. The culture of the club's all wrong. We've gone from Fitzman and David Dean, forward thinking and these things. They cared about their own pockets, but they cared about making the club better as well. In the same way, City, they want to dominate commercially and they want to dominate on the sporting front. United of old with Fergie. What are we doing? Because whether it's lowballing on transfer fees, I mean, we didn't even get 10 million for Szczesny, Gnabry. We got peanuts for Coquelin. Whether you think these players are good or not, it's an inflated market. We should be zanging people. Like I said, Gnabry, Szczesny, Gabriel, Coquelin, numerous examples of players that we've sold for peanuts, essentially. Whether it's that, whether it's letting Alexis, Ozil, the other 2018 lot, the other 2019 lot contracts run down, asset stripping the club, we still made a profit. Now, this all lies with Stan Kroenke. We're the 7th, 8th richest club in the world. We've got a lot of money, even though they lie about it. It's not being used correctly. We're a business. Money is being taken out constantly from this club to reinvest in his NFL ventures. We made a profit somehow in the transfer market, and we did not have the best transfer market ever in last year. But our club was happy because they made a profit. That tells you the principles they're in there. They're in the business. Me, I can understand the business front of things, but I'm a football man first. So if I'm seeing the football front and I'm seeing what they're doing and they have no intention of winning things and they would like to, like I famously said, they would like to win. They won't die to win. If I'm seeing all of these things, seeing that it's a business, constantly being shortchanged, constantly being lied to, constantly seeing us, the fans lowballed and just this same old, boring, stale, just regime. We're not a football club. I guess what I'm asking is, because I'm not going to do it, but could someone be forgiven for leaving the club in regards to supporting? Because what is supporting? I mean, yes, supporting is staying through thick and thin, and Arsenal fans, we've done that. But when does a point come when it doesn't reflect of what I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. When does it come that when does a point come to that your club doesn't reflect what you want and it's just blindless loyalty? When does that come into play? That it's just blindless loyalty and you don't agree with anything and it just simply doesn't reflect, the club doesn't reflect what you know. And I'm not even talking world-class players like Thierry Henry. I'm talking trying for yourself, commitment, heart. And again, I don't want to get into and make it a video about that stuff, but what is it when it doesn't reflect these things, whether it's the top or the bottom? What is it? Like, do I just stand here supporting Arsenal when it doesn't reflect what I've stand up for, what I've grew up for? Because I'm a real football man, and I know you guys are the same. We all look forward to the weekend. We think about football every week. And then to go and see constantly, and this is, I'd like to remind you guys, this is before we play Bournemouth in case I release this later. Yeah, what is it? Could someone be forgiven for leaving? Because this club doesn't reflect what we're doing. It's a dictatorship, and do we stay under this dictatorship and in fear, or what happens? Like, for our own sanity, because we love Arsenal. I love Arsenal. Regardless, I'm never going to stop looking at Arsenal. I'm never going to stop preying Arsenal. I'm making videos every day in relation to Arsenal. I can't turn off. I don't make a penny from Arsenal. I love Arsenal. At a point in my life, I've told you guys, I was spending money I really shouldn't have been spending to go and watch Arsenal. Do I do that now? No, because my purse strings are not going to be respected. I haven't been to the Emirates this year, and I don't plan on going to. And you can say what you want. It doesn't reflect me. And with the club doing whatever they're doing, I can't make a change. We can make a change together, but it will be a big push. What I can do is control. I always hear people say, "I'll pay my effing money," blah blah blah. What I can do is it was always going to hurt losing. All I can do is temper my expectations, expect the worst, because 9 times out of 10 that happens, and history shows you, and use my calculated mind to see what Arsenal are on. Not spend my money on these kits and these things like that. What's the point? For what? Like, to get battered and be annoyed more. The last kit I've bought recently, Alexis number 17 in that yellow kit when we won at the FA Cup. Why? Because I was galvanised. I thought it was a new made regime. Ozil came before me and I was happy with Ozil, but Alexis got me out of my seat. It's like, wow, it's a real world-class player. Obviously Ozil is, but in the sense that Alexis, the skills and them thing there. I was like, wow. And with him gone, like I've said, in short, it's gone now. My hope's always gone. I can't begrudge Alexis for wanting to go. You wasted your time here. You won an FA Cup. You won two FA Cups. I believe you've actually improved as a player, taking on more responsibility in the sense that Barca is all messy and that, and you did your thing. But you get me in that thing, folks. But he's wasted his time here. Why would he sign a new deal? Why would he? Now there's rumours whether is his agent or whatever, but why would he? Why would anyone want to stay here in their peak powers? Why would anyone of any class? Why would anyone with half a brain want to stay here? Like, it just... All we can do is just sit back and watch the demise. It's got to get worse before it gets better. And a lot of twats on my comments every now and again. I like your opinion, but you're too negative. I'm not negative. Like, if you think I'm negative, it's because Arsenal giving me no reason to be positive. I'm a realist. If there's 100 reasons to smile, I'll smile. If there's 100 reasons to frown, I'm gonna frown. It's not gonna be raining. I'm not gonna look at the rain and tell you, man, it's sun shining. It's sunshine. What's that? What is that? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, people, does it? I'm not gonna put an onion in toffee and tell you it's a toffee apple, am I? And lie to you guys. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion. The majority of you understand the realness and understand the problems and understand how I like to approach things. The twats, if you want all this positive crap, you're more than welcome to unsubscribe. Go on YouTube. There's 100 and millions and people growing every day at this YouTube thing in football. So go and do your thing. But I don't even know what I'm saying here, guys. I'm never gonna leave my club, of course not. But I just sat here and thought, like, imagine if this was another regime apart from a club, if this was a business or this was an army or this was something else, would you not question it? Like, imagine Arsenal was an army going to war. Would you not question if you're going to survive? Would you not question if the soldiers are brothers in arms? Would you not question all of this? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm asking. I'm just giving you guys my thoughts, man. Guys, deluded. I'm out. Getting a comment, subscribe, and do the rest. It means a lot. Thank you very much for watching and sticking with me.